Literally. Why can't I hear this? Hello? Hello? Yeah, I can totally hear myself now. I am just being silly because I can. I thought I'd update you in a different level. Let me just put this a bit louder. So funny. I just want to check the stream. Oh my god, this is so funny. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a bit of an update. And whoever jumps on really. So I landed up buying my diesel heater. I must actually look there. This is so funny. Wait 1 second. I want to share this like. And if you can hear chewing, it's not me. It's someone else. See, I'm with my van. Okay, so I have bought a diesel heater, and this is like really, really exciting because like I watched Liam's video, which is the maxi max speeding pods. What? I need to get the name properly. Anyway, whatever. I'll put the link in the description below to like Liam's video. But it's come up with a Bluetooth diesel heater, which is so sick. Like, I actually am so grateful because if this didn't happen, like this little guy over here, well, my little Kifner, this would heat up in seconds, but also like I'll wake up freezing in the night. So I think it'd be really intriguing to see the Bluetooth settings. So I could switch it on and off and we see what the power's like. Like if you could set it for timer on your phone, when you approach your van, it goes off. Oh yeah, and you're gonna hear a train station every time. I love this. Oh my goodness. I'm streaming off Streamlabs and it's like the coolest thing in the world. And I've got like the best audio, I've got the best camera, and I'm just like nerding out whilst I'm trying to give a van update at the same time. It would have been cool if I actually notified anybody. But I went like live a second ago doing my reading, and I was like, I'm too tired. It's like 9:45, so I'm just gonna stay on here for a little bit and then see who comes on, who doesn't come on. Like, I'm not expecting anybody to come on. Let me put it on my Instagram quickly, and then we'll carry on. And Instagram sucks as well, to be honest, lately. Okay, so you must check my pictures that's coming out. It's not the right pictures. Anyway, whatever. If you're on, say hello. I'm gonna update you with my van in a second. I'm just trying to promote this on Instagram. So funny. Streaming on. How's it, bro? Of course, Liam shows up whilst I'm being a loser. You should watch like literally 5 seconds ago. I didn't even know what's the diesel heater called. I actually bought it. It's getting installed this Friday, which is pretty sick. Let me just put this on Instagram. That funny. It's so funny that you showed up. Okay, so I totally got my diesel heater, which is Bluetooth, thanks to you, bro. That's so funny. And then I actually, oh my goodness, I had the most lamest freaking day. I didn't know what the MPPT was. I was on YouTube, like, what the hell am I buying? And then I realized how much it was, and I was like, shoot, I don't really have the budget for this. Let me exceed my budget somewhere. So this South Central Van Meetup is like a Facebook group of really cool people meeting up this Friday, the 7th of October, and they're gonna help me install my diesel heater, which is sick because I most probably will blow my van up. And then there's a guy called Alex that has a M. When is the OnlyFans coming? Well, I have thought about it, but I've got a brand, so I can't. I can't do OnlyFans, I'm afraid. And basically, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I landed up getting like this Alex guy that's got this MPPT charge controller. Sorry, I'm still trying to get to know the terminology. I only learned it today, which is hilarious. And there was like, I watched this whole YouTube video of like the inexpensive versus the expensive charge controllers. Don't let me distract you. Well, now you're gonna freaking distract me, aren't you? So yeah, so I watched like the lowest one to the highest one, and basically at the end of the day, like it looks like whether you're 30 amps or 20 amps, you're basically the same, which is crazy. So I was like, do you know what? I don't even know which one to buy, because I was just like, I can't do this. This is just not in my category of buying things at the moment. Like, obviously, if I've had the budget, then you could just like whatever. But I'm like, sugar, I've only got the 7th of October. I've got to buy my solar panel. I've got to buy my charge controller. I've got to buy my freaking diesel heater and make sure everything gets delivered on time, and then drive down. Luckily, my leisure batteries is being brought to this van build. So actually, funny enough, this guy Alex is going to bring my solar panel and my my MPPT charger all to the van build, so I don't have to worry about delivery fee. How sick is that? Like remote businesses. That's like a very good selling. Oh, I'm just laughing so much. Yeah, anyway, so that's only 240 quid, and then I'm gonna get 250 watts on my roof, which is sick. Like, I'm gonna be sorted. So I've also managed to buy the carpet. And Liam, you're gonna like not like this. I've decided to change the interior design. I thought I'd give a bit of like a avant-garde contemporary feel vibe, where I've got beige and black carpet in my van. Especially, I can see your face. Your face is like, what the hell? But anyway, I just thought I could like mesh it up a bit, like have the black contrast with the beige, contrast with the white, you know. And if it F's up anyway, I'll just take it all apart. I couldn't wait to tell you, to be fair. I was just waiting for your reaction. You're just going to be like, Jesus Christ. But anyway, I don't know. I'm going to explore it. No. Look here. It's my van. My wobbly 5mm roof with my non-matching carpet. Yeah. But I've bought myself a fleece like duvet, so my van's gonna be super warm now. Like, I'm freezing at the moment, to be honest. Like, I'm so freezing. Like, luckily I've been staying, like, I've not driven anywhere near the mountains because I've just been like, geez, I can't deal with this cold. Actually, I think when I was at the Peak District and it was 3 degrees, I wasn't as cold as I went to the Stonehenge, and I was just like, I was so freezing. So I'm really looking forward to this weekend, but it's just like insane. Oh, it's so insane, but it's so cool because like I'm actually gonna have, oh, and I'm gonna buy my cladding, so I'm actually gonna be doing my walls as well, but by myself. Like I'm not gonna, they're gonna help me with the electric bit, um, because I'm not. I will watch and learn because that's how I like to be mentored, and hopefully like help them install the, what's it called, the thing on the roof, the brackets for the solar panels. So hopefully they can help me. And then yeah, I'm gonna do the cladding by myself. So I'm gonna have walls this weekend. I'm gonna have energy, and I'm gonna have warmth. So I'm really excited. And then I'm actually leaving to London for 2 days in between. So this week is like crazy, crazy, crazy. So yeah, I'm just really excited for my van. And then the next item to buy is obviously the windows. But like at this stage, I'm like, I've got my consultancy appointment on Thursday. So hopefully by end of October, I've made an extra like £500. So I could just be like, boom, let's throw in some windows in November. Because I'm going to need it. Otherwise, at the moment, I'm going to need like those window things. What they called? Wind deflectors. So yeah. Do you like my setup? I think it's so cool. This is actually me procrastinating. I'm supposed to be studying. I've got like my books. It's so cool. It goes in. So cool. But I can't be asked, so I've decided to jump on stream. I actually had a crap stream before. I was busy studying. I was like, what am I doing? Let me be nerdy. So I'm at the studio at the moment. So I just decided to jump on Streamlabs. So yeah, what you up to? I see you've just posted a video. Bru. And I recorded a video update and I recalled you again. Oh, sugar. Mahesh. I need to stand up because the light. This is so embarrassing. Perfect. Sorry, we've got automated lights here. Yeah, so I was saying, Prue, every time I call you Liam the Incredible. So that's like your name now. That's cuck funny. But anyway, I'm gonna jump off, I reckon. It's gonna be a long ass day tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm really excited for my van. Like I feel like the fact that I have got here so quickly, and even though like I've got my dissertation and it's whatever, it is what it is, like I'm pretty good with stuff like this, like I could just hustle it out. But I think the fact that I've been able to sort this out, but the one thing I must say, I would have not been able to do this like alone. It's because of the community. Like for sure, obviously Liam, you recommending that diesel heater, and the fact that you recommended the Bluetooth one when you said don't buy the one that I was gonna buy. I think that's what really, really is cool because it's just a game changer. And if you haven't seen it, like I said, I'll link it, the video down below. It's sick. Like that's like next level. And this community I have, like ever since that Van Life Eats was like, it's just changed my life for me. Like I think I would have given up maybe, because I was so like, I was naive walking into this. I was very naive very naive to the point that I'm still learning. Like, yeah. And I think I might be pissing some people off because my naivety might be looked at as irresponsible, but I don't feel like it's irresponsible because I'm just doing the best option for myself. Which I think, because like I love living in the van, and even if it's, you know, this isn't like a high top or anything, like I'm comfortable. It's like just a cozy little bedroom, you know. Like, but it's got everything I need, and I don't need anything more. And I just think like I just had no skill set walking into this, and I think for me, I'm proud that I've stuck it out. I'm proud that it's continued, and I'm just happy that it's continued because like I said, this van life community is just sick, and I've wasted a lot of materials, but I've also gained so much. Like, massive shout out to Darren. Every time I'm like on the phone, I'm like, Darren, can you give me a call for a second? And then what's nice about Darren is like, I'm like, I don't want to just buy an MPPT. I'm like, why the F am I buying an MPPT? I like, what's the logic? Like, I'm not going to buy something and then, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to pay for it. No, I want to be like, what does it do? You know, now like watching YouTube videos and listening to Darren, I now know there's like a transform of energy, and then it's like, it's important to have it in the UK in comparison to hotter countries, and it's helps protect your batteries as well, if I'm translating that correctly from a YouTube video. And that's what I like. I like that I'm learning as I'm growing in this like cool freaking adventure, spontaneous lifestyle. But yeah, it was scary at one point. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it through the winter. And like, obviously it's only the beginning. We still have the winter to go through. I'll see if yeah. We'll see. No. I'm very much perseverance. For me, I don't quit. I don't quit unless I really, really have to. You know what I mean? Unless it's like a life or death situation. But no, this is really fun. But like I said, like I'm not gonna buy something if I don't know what I'm buying. And the problem is, because in the past I thought, oh, that's what I thought was the best thing to buy, which obviously no. Clearly you didn't do your research properly. So funny, for someone who does marketing research, she doesn't research very well with van life. I think it's mostly because it's quite like there's a lot of information out there. And like, for instance, okay, this freaking battery thing with amp hours, like, oh my god, my head was spinning today when I was like 100 watt, like 100 voltage with 15 amps in comparison to 100 with 20 amps with, what was it, 30 amps. And I didn't know what that must have been, 100 watt voltage as well. And I was like, okay, why is it like, and then Darren goes, oh, you just times this by 14.6. I'm like, what the hell is that, like common sense? Like, really? Is that like on the solar panels or something that is like a 14.6 that is like standard to calculate like what's the wattage, maximum wattage? I was like, yo, that is insane. Like, they don't teach you these things in life, like in normal life. Like, I didn't even learn this in freaking, what's it called, physics. So yeah, today was very educational, but I still don't get this like electric thing. Like, I still don't get amp hours. Like, I'm getting like batteries with 100 amp hours, and I was like, what? So yeah, if anybody's got any recommendations, I'm happy to watch a tutorial that makes sense. Because I don't know, I'm sitting here like literally, where's my thing? I'm like scribbling. Yeah, this is my notes from Darren. Oh, you can't see it obviously because it's green screen. Oh my days, I'm so embarrassing. Anyway, it says the notes that I've just spoke about, but it doesn't matter anyway. So if anybody's getting any recommendations with electric, it'd be really great, because I think for me the biggest thing now is when I'm going to be driving, how much solar is going to be going into my batteries. Is like leisure batteries the one that is like 50%? You can't let it run 50%. Anyone? The 3 people in the live. Yeah, I'm getting like 200 amp hours. Don't know what that means at all. Like, Darren actually explained to me, and then I completely went blank straight away afterwards. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. So I don't really know. So that's going to be interesting to calculate. But hopefully this weekend, like, loads of people can explain to me what I'm... Because I just don't want to walk away without the logic. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to, like, screw up my setup. But yeah, I don't know how the van's going to be, like, with a diesel heat day. I think it's going to be hot. I think I'm going to be like, I'm going to be like, now on the list, I need ventilation, I need windows, I need a freaking max air fan. Oh, van life just makes you want to buy everything. And like my life now, before I had music production, which I was like, right, I'm going to buy a synthesizer. I'm going to buy a like, I've got my active monitors. Got like all my gear. That was priority over everything. Like, I didn't care about even if I had a plate of food. I'd rather invest in a synthesizer or a, like, anything with my studio. And now this is how I feel about van life. I'd rather sacrifice. Like, I haven't bought myself, like, treated myself to like nice clothes and stuff like that, because I'm like, no, that can buy, that can fit my roof, or that can help insulate my van, or that can help. It's pretty cool. It's like van life's taken over my life. But I need to understand the electric thing, because the idea is to set up. So I want to get myself a pair of Yamaha HS5s. Jeff. Unimpressed Jeff. Is this the guy that I was watching today? There was a guy I was watching today who was pretty freaking cool. Like, he just had this whole setup. Like, he was pretty freaking awesome. But yeah, like, the reason why I want to understand electric is because I want to get myself a pair of Yamaha active monitors. So in my kitchen's going to convert into my studio. So I'm going to have 2 speakers on my kitchen. And then I'm going to have the Korg Mini Log Poly synth, which I want to produce like in the mountains. Very easy setup. Like, I just need to understand the energy, so I can, like, how freaking cool would that be? Like, honestly, if I could do this for Christmas, like, if this could be like a Christmas challenge to myself, to have everything set up in the van that I can go produce in the mountains, I am disappearing, people. Like, you are not seeing me at all. I am gone. I'm gone with the wind. You know what I mean? But that's the dream. Because, like, now that I've managed to get all of this literally within a week, I think it's pretty awesome. I think if you really want something, you'll get it. You know what I mean? You just have to put your mind to it. And, like, I went to a electronic music event last week, and I was just like, oh, I just need to produce again. Like, really need to produce again. That's my vibe. Like, I'm a little bit of a nerd, to be honest. Like, Liam geeks out on his motorbikes. I geek out on equipment, studio equipment. And I can't believe I had to sell my whole studio because I was preparing to move back into the van, like move into a van when I came from South Africa. Long story. But yeah. Ooh, I'm just so excited. And this is so weird, like talking like to yourself when you're not vlogging. Knowing that there's people in the room. Hey. And I love how I've like embarrassed myself twice on the vlog. I mean the live stream. Like, that's completely me. Super embarrassing. Oh, wait. Is that like supposed to say always van adventures or was electrowave? How's it? Electrowave. Kakvani. I want to look at that up quickly. I just love this. Also, this freaking this microphone's pretty sick. It's only controlled. Yes, Yama. Why are you saying sorry, Yama? What do you mean by that? Yammer. Oh, yes, sorry. Yeah. Didn't register. Always van adventure. Yeah, that's the one thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not being sexist, but as a man, like, you guys are pretty knowledgeable. You grew up in Benoni, don't talk. Benoni, yes. So where are you now? Where are you now? I told a guy at work was like, so where do you live? I'm like, everywhere. Everywhere's my home. He's like, no, really, like, where do you live? You live in Wales as well. Whereabouts? And he's like, I'm like, yeah, like, literally, like, everywhere is my house. Like, I haven't told many people at work where I live. But I was like, as soon as I came, like, left South Africa, like, everywhere is my home because it's true. I've moved so much. Pembrokeshire. I've never been to Pembrokeshire. I haven't actually made it past. Where's the most Wales I've been? What's the place called? Barry. Barry's the furthest. What's that way? East. As well as me. I'm in Cardiff, bro. So, yeah. So, like, for me, I haven't been as east as Barry. I mean, as Pembrokeshire. I've only made it to Barry. And it's like only now, to be honest with you, since as soon as my dissertation's finished, like, I'm not gonna lie, I've not had a life in Wales. I've only explored Cardiff now for the first time, like literally the last month. I went out. I got really, really drunk on Friday night, like super drunk. I actually fell and don't quite remember how the night ended, but the thing is, I haven't been out. Doesn't mean I've been so stuck in the books and like literally just trying to get everything done and get the van done and get things done that I haven't really been out. The places that I've been out is like with the van, which is like obviously fun as hell. You know what I mean? So I need to explore more of, like, I haven't been to Swansea, I haven't been to Pembrokeshire, I haven't been to Aberystwyth. Completely nailed that one, didn't I? I love this setup. It's so cool. I'm still laughing at the comment on the OnlyFans. For goodness sake. Cock funny. Well, if anybody's going to subscribe, do you know what I mean? Cost of living and all that. Yeah, bro, Cardiff's the best. Like, I think for me, creatively, I'm just loving Cardiff at the moment. I definitely will be around here quite a lot. Yeah. And I also haven't been to Snowdon because, like, I love to hike. Like, one of the things I do love actually is hiking. And I want to go hike Snowdon. I want to do the 3 peaks, is it? 4 peaks, 3 peaks up there. I don't know what the hell it's called, but I think it would be pretty careful. And then make my way like Scotland vibes. But the van also needs like a bit more mechanics. So before I do anything, I think December, I think January, February, because my birthday's in February. I want to be like somewhere. I don't want to be here. I haven't had like a proper birthday for myself, like what I've wanted to do. Everything's always been an epic fail because I turned 30 last year, and I just, yeah, I didn't want, like, I didn't do what I got to do, so I want to like celebrate my 30th for my 32nd. Yeah, bro, what do you do? Do you have a van? Are you the man with the van? Oh my god, this is annoying. I need to like chuck something. I wonder if I chuck a book, will it work? No van at the moment. Do you want one? Sorry, automation people. Oh, I know what he freaking means now. Can't wait to tell Paolo. Yo, man, I know what you mean. Stop laughing at me, Paige. Look, at least I can laugh at myself. That's the main the main thing. Do you want a van? This is pretty cool. I didn't think anybody would come, to be fair. Like, I was like, man, I'm going to stream and it's going to be dead silent. Would like one, but house struggles at the moment, plus money. What house struggles? You don't have to tell me, obviously. House a funny one. Yeah, I think as well, like, I don't know if you guys actually, I don't know what people, whatever, but like, mental health seems to be like super triggered in the last week. It was Mercury retrograde, and I don't know if you believe in astrology or not, but Mercury retrograde is like when Mercury goes backwards, and it forces you, it challenges communication. That's when like transport problems will happen. This is when disruption of technology and stuff like that. But then also it forces you to reflect on yourself, and it can really shine a lot of like a lot of crap to your face. Like if you're not living in your truth, it can like bring up the bad stuff, which means yeah, people are going through shit at the moment. Like let's put it out there. Like I've been feeling it. I've been like crying a little bit to myself, but like I just feel that energy into like creation, work, and finding the good. And that's where music has come back to me, which is really, really awesome. But that's why I'm going to London, is just you've got to be there for people right now, and just take a minute out of your day. I'm only here by chance catching you live. Only found your chat a few days ago. Well, thanks for hanging out, bro. It's nice to chat. Yeah. Well, I hope you get better, and I hope that your mental well-being is better as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, life's too short at the moment, and that is a phrase that is definitely not an understatement. That's why I'm kind of in my van, to be honest. I just don't care. Just like whatever. Like people have their opinions, and I'm gonna just ignore that. I think in the beginning I was a lot more conscious, and I think now it's difficult having like a job that's a job, and people might not know this lifestyle. So I just don't like people prejudging me. But then that's like doesn't really work out to what I've just said as well. Do you know what I mean? Like I just want to be taken for face value. I don't want where I live to define who I am, because I actually love where I live, you know? Oh, you live your van life dream through others. Oh, well, I hope I can I hope I can fulfill your dream for you, bro. At the moment, I'm just a bit of like this is definitely not the channel you go for if you're looking to know how to build a van. This is where you go to how to not build a van. Because like, yeah, I'm still learning, and no one's perfect. So yeah. It's so funny. Yeah, in Wales, they have a like they. This is why I keep saying it. Do you know what I mean? This is something I've picked up recently, which is quite funny. They go, "Do you know what I mean?" But it's like do you know what I mean? It's more like, this is my opinion. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because my opinion is the only one that matters. So now that's my like intention every time I say, do you know what I mean? Trying to like feel in the inner Welsh. It's so funny. I love the Welsh accent. Like people are so lovely as well. And believe it or not, my grandfather's Welsh. So I've come back to the roots, which is pretty tough. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I've got like insane. How many South African YouTubers do you know, bro? That's the difference. Yeah, this accent. I don't know.
Are you answering live question?
Yeah. Yeah. to be honest with you, I don't know any other van life South Africans. Liam has mentioned what's her face? This other guy, Bruce, which I've never met, but I would love to meet him. It's nice to meet other South Africans. I've got a few friends that do actually live in Cornwall that lives in a van too. Okay, cuff. I love this. I think I'll do it again. I think I might go live once a week, eh? It's not a bad thing. I just gotta have a lot to say because this is, oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, like you feel shy sometimes. You're like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But I love the fact that I love everything's like perfect. The audio, the quality, and also I need to though get the light that's constantly shining. I need to figure that out. But yeah, I'm gonna say good night. I've actually got a shoot to do. But this was super fun. Must be difficult to talk to yourself. Well, not me, to be honest. Like talking to myself is easy. I spend a lot of time in isolation. Borderline psychopath. No. No. Definitely not a psychopath. No, no, I spend a lot of time like in isolation, so talking to myself is easy, and especially, but it's just different. Like when you flogging is easy because you're just talking to the camera and you can always edit it out. When you're on the spot, you're kind of like, oh, I don't want radio silence. So you're just like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Just say whatever comes to mind. And then sometimes you can actually shoot yourself in the foot. But this is cool. Like I would do it again. Although I need to look like here in the camera rather than down, which is my problem at the moment. Yeah, of course. Like I think like I'll set a day on a weekly basis to go live. I was procrastinating, number one. Number two, I was like, ooh, there's a shiny web camera. Let me use this. Ooh, there's a cool Rode microphone. Let me use that. There's a cool, well, someone else's backdrop. Sorry, Paolo. And I was just like, screw it. I just want to go live because I know that I've had a lot of new subscribers, which is pretty cool, and I'm really grateful for them. So thank you so much. And then later you will get too many people to handle. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, yeah, let's put that intention out there, man. Let's manifest that for sure. Yeah, I think I will go live again. Totally. Like I will go live. I just wanted to be like, I just didn't want it to be like just something like terrible. I wanted it to be awesome. But I also was like, I don't know what to say, but at least today, like, because today I sorted out so many van things that I was like, okay, cool, at least I could talk van stuff. Or like maybe I can like go live and go like, what have I learned? And you know what I mean? I don't know. I think today's conversation was easy for me because I've learned a bit today and I've bought things and I can't wait to update everybody, and it's exciting and it's scary and it's awesome. Like I'm feeling very excited now. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye Electrowave. Kif to meet you, brew. Stay well and take care of yourself. Hope everybody else, if you watch on the replay, hope you're great, and thanks for watching. If you want me to do another live, comment down below. I will.